Hello, everybody out there in the social media world. This is Dave Emmons on the Dave Emmons Show, and this is a short take, as I call them. They're about 10, 15 minutes long. I do it about once a week, and I have guests on about once a week also. Tom Althouse was my last guest. He's running right now on Facebook, on other social media programs, 2 segments. I'll add 2 more in the next day or 2. I don't want to crowd everything up and give you time to digest what's going on. First of all, I want to start my advertisement. I guess that's what you can call it. And this is my first book, What Do They Want? And that's my lifelong history with ETs and UFOs, and it's all in this book, and it's published by Hangar One Publishing, and that is Doug and Alex Hadjacek that are the publishers. Nice guys, done a terrific job on this book, and I would like for everybody's. It's still out there on sale at Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and Kindle. So take a look at it and maybe buy it and read it, and let me know in your comments on some of my shows what you think about it. My second book, and this book here, is Senseless Wars and Conflicts. Since I'm a combat veteran, I'm going to give a perspective on this. It's a lot of half of it is my Vietnam memoirs. The other half is about all the senseless wars and conflicts we've been involved in, all the blood and treasure that we've given away, and the boots on the ground has a lot to do with it. We don't need boots on the ground anymore. What we need is just technical things that we can just go in and take out our enemies or the people who do us wrong, or terrorists, whatever, take out their supplies, or take those types of bad people out from a distance, not with boots on the ground. So that is what I'm talking about. My third book is Angels and Watchers, and I'm working on that right now, and that should be done in about a month or so. So that's my advertisement, and we're going to get down to nitty gritty. This is my opinion of what's going on today. We have a whole world that's in turmoil. We have a whole world that's looking for the new world order. The leaders are turning to a socialist type form of government. Look at Trudeau, and look at the leader that just ran out of Sri Lanka for his life because he bilked billions of dollars out of the country's coffers, and he starved the people in doing so. And look at that's happening all around the world. Boris Johnson, he just quit because of corruption. What kind of corruption are we looking at? Nobody really tells us the truth. We do have a fake media. And a lot of times you can get real news from the videos off of Facebook or on the internet, but you have to be careful listening to a lot of them, because a lot of them will tell you, well, Hillary was hung yesterday at Guantanamo, and that's bull crap. That's just to get the hits and the likes. We don't need that. We just need the truth. Now, the truth is about the border, the Mexican border down there. We are being invaded. Governor Abbott of Texas is correct. We are being invaded. We have drugs, fentanyl, coming across the border by the thousands of pounds. And this can kill people, millions of people. Just what they say, 4 or 5 grains of salt size fentanyl can kill a person, and it's being added in some medications. So who's doing this? China's making the fentanyl, sending it to Mexico. Mexico's processing it. The cartels are sending it to the U.S. Everybody's trying to weaken the U.S. because we're number one. We still are. Even though we've had some generals who say China can whip us. They can't. They can't whip us. We are strong. We're still mighty. But I'll tell you what, if this socialist regime of Biden keeps going and keeps tearing us down, right now they're 40% shy on recruitments for the military. And why? Because of the diversity training, and because the higher up generals, the chiefs of staff, are all turning, I guess, snowflake. I guess we can call it a socialist snowflake. So, and a lot of the younger guys don't see this, and they say, I don't want to be part of that. But going back to the border, I think we need a strong defense on the border. We need the National Guard down there. And the one lady who's running for governor in Arizona, she is right on. She says, let's finish the wall. Let's send the National Guard down there armed and ready for the cartels, because the cartels have been shooting. And there's a lot of crime going on down there. We just can't fathom it. And the administration wants to keep it away from us. Neither one of them, Kamala or Biden, have been down at the border. What does that tell you? It's pre-planned. And the gasoline, that's done by Biden. His first day in office, when he signed all these regulations and he signed these executive orders, he just with a stroke of a pen 15 or 20,000 jobs on the pipelines and also the offshore drilling. This he eliminated our self. We were self-supplied. We were energy independent, and now all of a sudden he's going and begging our enemies for oil. This is stupid. This is planned. And matter of fact, the people that's behind him, that's actually telling him what to do, like Obama, Susan Rice, and his staff, they're all telling him what to do. He doesn't know what to do. And I think with the visitations of Governor Newsom and I guess Governor Pritzker from Illinois, they went there. They said measuring the drapes. What do we really know what's going on there? Does the number 25 come to mind? I don't know. I'm thinking about that. But the crime, the mass killings, yes, they should be stopped. We should have gun laws, the Second Amendment. But I think the socialists first are trying to take our First Amendment away and then work on the Second Amendment. What we got is a law that's halfway good and halfway bad. The waiting period, yes, it should be done for buying a weapon. And being 21 to buy an AR-15 also is good. Also what is good is a background check. And we have that here in Illinois. And we go through strict gun background checks. And in Chicago, what's going on there? The guns are illegal in Chicago, but the criminals with the black market can get guns anytime they want. Good people can't get guns now, but the criminals can get guns. They're outweighing what the good people are doing. Take that in consideration. And when you think about these Democrat-led states like California, Illinois, New York, the crime, and also the letting loose of criminals, arresting him and then letting him go the next day, and then they do the same crime again. It's dangerous across the country. A lot of people that I know are fearful of going places and doing things. They have to be somewhere where they know that it's pretty safe, and it's not safe anywhere really. They're coming out into the suburbs. They're coming out to homes and slicing tires and all this other stuff. But also look at the crime wave that is sweeping, and nobody's doing anything about it. Police defunding, cops being disrespected and shot. That is a no-no. Supreme Court judges being threatened. When? All in my lifetime, I haven't seen that. I've never seen that, where Supreme Court judges can be threatened and demonstrated against at their homes. This is terrible. And I think people need to open up their eyes. I think they need to say, hey, what is going on here? And then think about what's going on. This is not all conspiracy. This is happening right now. They're taking your freedoms. Now we're going to go into this starvation thing. They're going to take our food because of supply chain problems. Sure. Yes. Planned. Everything's a plan, it looks like to me. And we're going to run up against a wall before long with all the stupidity that's going on, all these policies that are stupid, and the people can't even talk when they talk about policies. Where are we going? We're bystanders. I heard Fox TV News say we are bystanders, and we definitely are bystanders watching this country go down the tubes. And abortion, that's what they're mad at the Supreme Court judges about. Well, so what? They made and passed their law, okay? But the states can do what they want to. They're just wanting to start up trouble for nothing. They just want to keep the hostilities going. The race riots, the fighting, the burning of towns, they want to keep this going to break us down, to make us dependent on the government. And also, look at the jobs. The jobs that Biden's touting is not his jobs. Those are Trump's jobs from his last administration that had these jobs, and we lost them due to COVID. Now, these are jobs that are coming back that Trump already made. So how could Biden claim that he did them? Okay, now abortion. I think, to me, I'm a moderate on that. I think with incest and with rape and with the life of the mother, and also if it's stillborn, then we should have an abortion. Okay? That's fine. And then I think the states should take care of the rest. So that's my quick thinking, and we have cabal, deep state that are in charge, paying people off, and also offering them a second thing, security for them and their families if they go by what they tell them to do and become an asset. Tom Althouse talked about that, becoming an asset for the cabal and deep state, and then you'll get those benefits. Your family will be safe, and you'll have a lot of money. Is that what's going on? We don't know. But stay tuned, keep your eyes open, and let's vote the way we have to vote and do everything we have to do.